sampling. Mr. Callahan sets down his bag of popcorn and takes a seat on the opposite end of the couch. He smells like aftershave and hot butter. I'm sorry about your father. It's been a while, but thanks. I picture my dad's kind face, his strong hands. I drop my chin, and my hair is a drape of white blonde curls along my neck. Anyway, Mr. Callahan exhales as if he might clear the awkwardness in one gust. I came over here for a reason. His voice is softer now, but still deep. I lift my head to hear him better and catch Stella Womack and Bart Kaminsky grinning at me from across the room. Great. I wanted to compliment you on your lesson yesterday, says Mr. Callahan. I got a copy of your evaluation this morning, I tell him. You were very generous. It's not easy to act natural when you're being observed, but your class, it was a pleasure. Thanks again, Mr. Callahan. Please, he says. Call me Henry. We've been working together for a month. I think it's time. Has it been only a month? I ask. The school year's really dragging. I paste on a smile in case he doesn't have a sense of humor. Henry nudges his glasses higher on his nose. I hope you don't mind if I call you Karina, he says. Behind him, Bart and Stella wave and blow kisses. Nope, I say. Then I set down my fork and pick up the pencil next to my journal. But I'd better get back to writing. No rest for the weary. No rest for anyone on this couch. His small laugh is reassuring. Henry Callahan likes to joke. It should be against the law, he says. Or at least a health code violation. That's funny, I tell him. A little, I think. It's true, he tells me back. I'll leave you to your work then. I look up at him. My what? Work, he says again. I see you writing in that journal every day. Concentrating. Serious. I figure it must be pretty important. My forehead grows even warmer, and I worry I might blush. No one ever calls my writing work. Not even Tuck. Then let me be the first. Do I have a choice? My smile is crooked. After all, you are the boss. So I am, he says. But don't forget, it's Henry. He pushes himself up off the couch and collects his bag of popcorn. When he stands, I notice his pants could use a decent ironing. Then, as Henry Callahan walks across the lunchroom and out the door, I watch him go from under lowered lashes. For my afternoon classes, I write these instructions on the board. Read the poem at your desk. On the paper below the poem, share what you think the poet implies about identity. After 5 minutes, pass your poem to the left and repeat the process. When the bell rings, the students amble into the room in packs and take their seats. How much do we have to write? They ask. There's no minimum or maximum, I say. Just tell me how you feel. I feel tired, says Greer Larson. I need caffeine. Trust your instincts, I suggest. Trust yourself. What if my instincts are telling me to go to Starbucks? I shake my head. You have 5 minutes per poem, starting now. I check the wall clock and make a mental note of when to tell my students to stop trusting themselves and pass what they have written to the left. I'm collecting the papers from my 6th period class when I begin to feel the ache. It is dull, familiar, regular as the tide. A hand slides to my stomach as the kids stack their work in the wire bin next to my computer. I tell them, don't forget to check out your copy of Inferno from the library by Friday, although it has been written on the whiteboard for a week. As they exit the classroom, I ask Troy Solomon to shut the door behind him. A stump of a boy with ferocious acne, Troy waves at me from the hallway. See ya, Miss Harper. Another cramp tugs at me, emptying my insides without permission. I listen for the click of the door latch and fumble in my purse for a tampon and liner. After dinner, Tuck washes dishes while I remain in the dining room with a folder of student essays. I mark them with purple ink instead of red and try to write at least one positive comment for each critique. Sometimes the writing is so bad I'm stuck with, good choice of college-ruled paper, or thanks for removing the raggedy edges from the left side of the page.